Hey, this is David Larson Levine welcoming you to Scoby Social, my new app for discovering, hosting, and joining shared experiences. Shared experiences are live, real-time video sessions with up to 4 people on screen at a time and potentially thousands of viewers in the audience. Hosts can invite viewers up onto the stage to create new, spontaneous experiences. This is very different from your old school social media, where the creator posts, tweets, or live streams, and then followers comment, like, or share. This is people coming together in real time to share their passions and purpose, engage in meaningful conversations, and form deep and abiding relationships. Scoby Social is a safe place to co-create. Find new ways to build your career, expand your practice, or grow your business. Hello, this is David Larson Levine again, creator of Scoby Social. Now that I've introduced myself and our app, I'd like to share some information specifically for members of the Dash ecosystem. First, I'd like to share a little bit about my background in cryptocurrency. I had a solar energy company and we were looking for alternative means of financing the construction and installation of solar energy systems. So in 2017, I conducted the first security token pre-sale according to the SEC crowdfunding guidelines.
Our next guest runs a cryptocurrency company that's planning to go public with an ICO of its own. But here's the difference. Instead of waiting to see if the SEC's securities rules apply to it or not, it's preemptively choosing to abide by U.S. securities regulations. David Levine is the founder of Indico. He joins me now from San Francisco. So just walk me through, what regulations are you following?
Well, initially, there are regulations concerning crowdfunding. And ICOs are essentially crowdfunding. You get a lot of people to invest in your security. Most of the coin industry or the cryptocurrency industry tried to skate the rules by saying this was software, this was property, this was a utility. It wasn't a security. And we just decided from the very beginning to assume that if people were investing in something, we should make it a security. So the regulations are Regulation CF, which is for crowdfunding, where you can raise up to $1 million a year. Regulation A+, where you can raise up to $50 million a year. And those are both from just everyday people, non-accredited investors, and you can raise an unlimited amount from accredited investors under Regulation D.
But instead of sort of trying to guess what these regulations might look like and will they be closer to crowdfunding than something else, and let's go with that, why not just wait? Or do you need to get an ICO in under the wire?
Well, it's an interesting question. So I'm an entrepreneur. This is my 4th company. And you know, you have to pay your software engineers. You want to go out and you want to build your company. So right now, entrepreneurs have 3 choices where they used to have 2. They used to raise equity where they would sell their stock, or they would take on debt. And now there's this new opportunity where you can sell crypto assets. So as an entrepreneur, it makes sense if you can do that legally and you can do that safely and you can protect your investors, then why not use the SEC's regulations that are already published and just comply with them?
It's funny, it feels like we're at an inflection point in which either, you know, sort of this will start to unfold and as regulation sort of cracks down on it, things will change, or it will become a legitimate part of the way we raise money and the way capitalism works. Are we seeing the legitimization of the cryptocurrency, of the blockchain and Bitcoin sort of economy here?
It's certainly being legitimized, and even more, it's being widely accepted. When I would talk to my parents about Bitcoin, they would say, oh, the dark web, drug trafficking, human trafficking. Well, now there are amazing companies. There's one called Democracy Earth at democracy.earth, which is using the blockchain to revolutionize how people vote. There are blockchain companies like my own that are really helping to deploy clean energy assets, smart cities. There's so many. This is going to be a transformational moment in the way we exchange information and, more importantly, exchange value. People are just right now looking at it as an investment and a way to speculate, but it's so much broader. It really is a completely new form of the internet, and I think it's going to bring about major changes.
Really quickly before you go, does it also come with its own inherent risk?
It really actually solves risks that people aren't even aware of. Centralized web servers, all of these, Uber got hacked, Yahoo got hacked, Verizon got hacked. This is simply a much, much safer, better way for people to exchange value and exchange information. So it really gets rid of a lot of risks that are inherent in our current internet.
All right. I appreciate you making the time. David Levine, the founder of Indico. On the Money continues just ahead.
So security tokens did not take off in 2017 as I had hoped, mostly because the SEC and the government moved way too slow. And now we're finding other ways in which centralized governments are making it incredibly difficult for people to do very simple things like exchanging value. This is what really brings us to this amazing opportunity between Scoby and Dash. So Scoby has this ecosystem for live, real-time shared experiences between people anywhere. When we first released our app on Product Hunt, we gathered people from around the world: Namibia, Venezuela, Jamaica, Ukraine, Philippines, and we shared these amazing experiences. Well, I found some very talented people in Venezuela and decided to hire them, and then found that's actually not very easy. So first, I'm going to introduce you to one of my partners in Venezuela who's going to explain how hard it is to get paid when you happen to live in Venezuela.
Hello, my name is Andres Lara.
Wonderful. Where do you live?
I live here in Venezuela.
I understand that there are real challenges being a talented young professional in Venezuela, finding opportunities. What's your experience been?
Yeah, there's actually a lot of troubles and challenges, when it comes to find opportunities and jobs here in Venezuela. Because first of all, about the inflation that we're facing right now. And second of all, because obviously there's like a lot of potential within us, but at the same time, there's not the economy that will be like founding us and founding like the companies so they can hire us. So it's been very challenging to get a job in here right now.
Mm-hmm. And what was your experience on Scoby when you showed up for the audition?
After talking with the people and getting to know each other, that's something that just came naturally. It was very good, very casual, and it helped me a lot improving my skills and my potential.
And how hard is it if you do get jobs? How do you get paid?
Well, there's like actually we manage, well, companies manage to pay us through dollars, okay, through the USD, because it's the the only currency that we can manage here that doesn't inflate as much as the Bolivar. So we get paid by that. But the problem with that actually is that we get paid in cash, and cash is lacking nowadays here in Venezuela, USD cash. So we need to like get someone to help us outside there in USD and United States that they can lend us a banking account or something like that that uses USD, so companies can pay us. And actually, we use cryptocurrencies, so we don't get hit so hard of the road because of the hyperinflation. So yeah.
Well, you personally don't have a bank account. Whose bank account, when I pay you, do I send money to?
Yeah, the bank account that I'm using right now is a friend of mine that is out there in the United States, because obviously Venezuelans, we don't get to create or make a bank account that is located in the United States. So for every Venezuelan is a challenge to get those accounts, because you obviously need to have somebody that you can trust, because it is money and money always brings problems. So obviously you need to have somebody uh, that you can trust, a friend, a family, or something like that, because money always brings problem.
Yeah. So who is so in this case, he has a US bank account, and then how does he get you the money?
Well, he actually we use Cell, I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
So in that platform, that's a digital wallet. We can exchange a Cell transfer for cash here in Venezuela. So I just tell him, hey, can you do me a favor? Can you transfer these funds to this account so they can pay me, or well, exchange it for cash? And that's how I can, get the money to
Got
me.
it.
And obviously,
So how do you actually get the physical cash? You go to what?
no, people got it in their pockets. Like it's on the street, okay? We don't have
Right. But I'm just
ATMs.
wondering, I'm trying to understand. So I send money with Zelle to his
Mm-hmm,
bank account,
mm-hmm,
your friend who's in the United States.
mm-hmm.
And then how do you get it as cash? Like, do you go to a store? Do you go to, how does it become physical cash that you can then buy things with?
Okay, here in Venezuela, cash is circulating right now, okay? USD cash. So on the streets,
Hmm.
remember that
Does he
this,
mail it to you? I mean, how do you
no,
get it? Okay.
no. The only thing, I can't use that account, okay? I don't
Okay.
have access. So I actually asked him for making a transfer or something like that whenever I need it. I mean, like I asked him, hey, can you transfer $50 to this account? It's for paying this
Okay.
service
So he
through.
transfers it to your bank account.
No, I don't have access to that money, not at all.
Right.
I
Okay.
ask him for managing my money.
Right. Right. So if you need $100.
Well, if I need $100, it depends on it depends in what I'm going to use it. If I need it for paying something that or to somebody that has a sell account, then I just can, tell him, hey, transfer these funds to this account. Done. But if I
Okay.
need them
Well, what if you need
in
to buy
cash,
milk? Yeah, what if you need to go to the store and buy milk?
well, we need to first prepare about that. We need first, oh my God, this is a long step, but
Yeah.
here's what it needs to be done. First of all, In the case that the store doesn't accept sale, okay, then I need to convert sale into USD cash. And for doing that, I need to contact some people so they can help me exchange that sale to cash. Once I have the cash in my hands, okay, I need to sell dollars to get bolivares. And once I get bolivares, I can buy that milk.
Right.
It's a process.
Okay.
It's a long process.
Got it. So the store probably has a United States bank account.
Mm-hmm.
So
Not the store, maybe the owner or a friend of the owner, and so goes on.
Got it. It's all pretty underground. I still haven't gotten exactly how the money gets from if you say, yeah, I still don't see, if the store doesn't take Zelle, how you get the money into US dollars and how you get the US dollars into bolivars.
First of all, my friend has this Zelle account. I don't have access to that account. I just ask him to transfer the funds whenever I need it. People here in Venezuela is, like you say, something very underground. We have a black market of dollars, okay? So it is black market, but at the same time, it's something that is very common and normal here in Venezuela. So it is not going like, you're not going to jail because of that. So people on the streets have dollars, and dollars cash get in here in Venezuela, because obviously it started because people was bringing, or well, in this case, importing stuff from Colombia to Venezuela and from the United States to Venezuela. And that's how cash begin to start circulating on the street. So right now we have obviously a dollar economy. It's not formal, but we have it. And that's why we can exchange, sell, or maybe uphold PayPal, anything you want to cash. It is difficult, but we can do it. And after I have the cash in my hand, obviously I sell it, okay? I sell it. It's like $1 is equal to 4 million bolivars.
Got it. And if you had Dash, if you had a wallet and you basically had a digital asset that had a particular value, then, and there were stores that took that cryptocurrency or crypto asset, then you wouldn't have to go through this complicated chain of custody, correct?
Yeah, yeah, of course. If I had my own money as a cryptocurrency, and well, now that Dash is becoming so popular here in Venezuela, I wouldn't need to go through all these problems and transactions and asking favors and not having my own money here in my hand. I will just make a normal transfer to one wallet to the other, and that's all. I will be so much happier with that.
Sounds good. Sounds a lot simpler.
Hi, my name is Samuel Moreno. People also know me as Samuel Miller. I'm a software engineer and I'm also a content creator on YouTube. I've been working as a mobile app developer, in which I have designed an app from zero and taken it to the stores. I am also working as a full-time YouTube creator, and I have managed to go from 0 to 130,000 subscribers in less than 1 year. I basically combine what it is like programming with comedy, and that's what basically made me one of the first creators on the platform to be successful at it. Right now, I'm just searching for new opportunities to increase or to improve as a software engineer and learn on the way. So yeah, that's basically me.
As you can see, Scoby's attracting some tremendously talented people in Venezuela. We're providing a very important service, helping them integrate with the global economy. By partnering with Dash, we can activate this entire Venezuelan real-time shared experience economy where professional services are offered to clients around the globe. Once we've proven that this works for the people of Venezuela, we can create an integrated infrastructure for people everywhere to exchange value in live, real-time shared experiences. Thank you so much for your interest in partnering with Scoby.